tu vas avoir des fois des ressources, là, des singes, des jades ou des plumes, des pêches. Des pêches. Obladi, oblada, life goes on. La 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 la, life goes on.
Ra 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 ra. We're now 4 hours into the convention and we're not even at $200 yet. So it's less than last year. It's not super good. I'm glad I didn't book a hotel this year. We played a game earlier when it started. That was fun. And we have our little mascot here. So there's only 2 hours left for today. And then we drive back home. The drive here wasn't too bad. An hour and 50 minutes about. So yeah, we're gonna do this every day. This is the game we played earlier. It looks like this. So this is how my booth looks like. It's the first time I have this exact setup. So I'm super happy with it. The only thing is I can't put my disc mats here because the clamps don't work. Point of view when I'm sitting. And this is how it looks in the back with my husbando. As usual, I have my cute backdrop. I think we can see it from pretty far. Now I'm pretty far and we still see it. Hee. So yeah, we're gonna do the last 2 hours and then rest. Hopefully tomorrow is better than today. But it usually is. Usually Saturdays are the best days.
Good evening everyone, Anatomy Ottawa. It's now 8 o'clock. That means the exhibition hall is now closed. That doesn't mean you have to go home though. There's lots of events going on in public rooms.
Wow, thanks. We're going home. Are you happy?
Tout le temps.
Doubts. Hello from day 2. I already got my first sale and it's only 10:15 and the con opened 15 minutes ago. Yeah. So hopefully that's a good sign for today. Badges make good mic stands. Yay! I forgot to make an update, but at about noon, I paid back my table. Yay! So now it's less stressful until the end of the day. And there's still all of Saturday left and Sunday. And he is still playing chess. And this is how it's looking now. It's about 1.
Non, un sticker, $4. 3 stickers, $10.
All weekend I saw people with bubble teas and I didn't understand where they came from. And I asked in my stories and Dollar Stationery saw my story and came to tell me where the location of the bubble teas are. So now I have my bubble tea. Happiness levels are 200% more than 15 minutes ago. Closed for the day, yeah! I'm so low energy right now. We are excited for dinner at A&W. We got poutine. Today has been very dead, but at least we have poutine.
A few moments later.
Time for the numbers recap from Anime Ottawa. So this year, as you can probably tell from my footage, wasn't as good as last year. My sales were down 45% this year, unfortunately. So last year was the first time Anime Ottawa was ever happening, and this year being the second time, I was expecting a little growth, but it ended up being the complete opposite. I know other artists also experience sales going down, and that's just across the board for every convention, I think. So I was expecting a little down, but not as much. So in case you don't know, Anime Ottawa is a 3-day anime convention. It's now been about 1 month since the convention, and I'm just recording the recap now. I'm sorry. So over the course of the 3 days, so across the 3 days, I made in sales $637, and I made 40 sales in total, which brings my average sale to around $16. So what happens with Anime Ottawa? It happens on Easter every year. The first year was Easter, and we all thought, oh, maybe since it was the first year, they didn't have many choices in the calendar where the con center is available. But when we were able to rebook, we noticed that it was yet again happening on Easter. And next year, Anime Ottawa 2026 is also happening on Easter. So this is really a choice by the organizers. They want to do it on Easter. The problem is that both this year and last year, Sunday was very, very dead in the artist alley. Because of Easter, I'm guessing, a lot of people go see their families, have brunch, and not many people were in the convention center on Sunday. For reference, I only sold for $32 on Sunday this year, and last year I think it was around 180, 101, and last year was around $180. So it's quite bad for a Sunday. Sundays are always a little bit slower than the other days, but this was really, really bad. So if we go into the statistics of the event, for cash versus card, I did more cash transaction than card, and my top 3 category of products were enamel pins, and then keychain, and then gacha/blind bags. So these were my top 3. Surprisingly, I didn't sell a lot of stickers. Thankfully, this year I decided to cut back a little on my expenses, so I didn't book a hotel for this. I'm really glad I did it. So we were driving every day, as you saw. The initial plan was that we would use our new electric car that we switched for, but sadly we got into an accident and my electric car was at the garage for this time, so we had to pay gas, which was not an expense I wanted to have for this con, but things happen. And now I have my car back for the next one, but yeah, so this was another expense. But my main expense was the table, which was $395.50. So that was my expense. And so when we consider the cost of my products, I did make a little bit of profit, but not enough, at $637 in sales. I think I mentioned before in other videos, but my goal currently is to make at least $500 per day of convention. So my goal was around 1.5k for this one, and I'm really down below what I wanted. It's not really worth a weekend worth of my time. So because of that, I decided to not rebook for next year, unfortunately. I'm really sad to let go of a rebookable table because those are rare, and I'm never guaranteed a spot at conventions except for these rebookable cons. So as of now, I only have Montreal Comic Con and Quebec Comic Con that are rebookable, and having just these two conventions every year is not enough revenue, so I'm hoping I can get in more gacha style conventions and conventions start going on the good side again sometime soon, hopefully by next year. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything I wanted to say about Anime Ottawa. I would mostly recommend it for people that are local and have low expenses. It was basically like I was a local because I didn't pay for the hotel, but still the 2 hours each way every day, it takes a lot of time. So that's something to consider and why I'm not doing it again next year. So if I'm good about editing this, you will see this before the end of the week, and that means I will be at OttaFest this weekend. If you're watching this and if I manage to upload it on time, please come see me in Calgary. I would love to see you there. It's my first time flying. If you're watching this some other time, it probably means you can watch my vlog about OttaFest instead. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions for me, and I'll make sure to answer them. See you next time. Bye bye.